There it goes. My computer is starting to mess up with all this shit. I have a new one on the way too, so it's like, don't die yet. Don't die yet. Hey, first shot. Hey, St. Michael. Ugh.
I saw
Anyway.
her laughing so hard about yesterday. I thought that was like, because on my other laptop, there's like a fuzzy part there.
You're like, no. And then that's what it was. There was a button, right?
Adam and I are looking on the keyboard for a button.
Hey, Benny. Ooh, first shot. Are you on like where you can see the comments now? You know what I mean?
I can.
Cool. Okay.
I just can't comment back unless I sign up for StreamYard, which I need to do.
Yeah, or if you just like log into YouTube on your phone and try to watch it. Hey, big hands. Yeah. That was so because you were like installing all the like updates and shit, right? Yeah, kamikaze, we start early. We're gonna go till I can only go for like an hour and 15 minutes this time, and then I have to do something else, and then maybe if we feel like coming back later, we can go back later. But I'm like, we can start earlier. We could get hours. I'm on in.
We're not doing anything today because Adam's on vacation this week from work, so it's fun.
So he's home. So you're like, shit, I had enough of him today. I need to get my own room to do my shit. So I say, I always understand why all the boomer women, they divorce their men as soon as the men retired and were home all the time. They're like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, you know what? Maybe I don't like you that much.
Definitely don't like you home in my way. I've been running this house as a like well-oiled machine.
That does become an issue, I think, for women when men are like start coming home more because they're like, wait, no, like this is how I do things, and you know, can't just come in and change things. What the fuck? But yeah, so it's just been like chill. We took Bentley to the vet today.
Oh yeah, you got the wound all cleaned up and stuff.
Yeah, he did good, but when they like took him out to clean the wound and he came back in, he was like shaking, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Hey Daniel,
but poor baby. He did good. So he goes back in like 10
looking
days.
better. It's healing and.
Yeah, and the doctor said she was concerned because the one was like so swollen that she was a little bit worried that there might be a tumor underneath there, but there's not. The swelling went down, but it was still pussing, so that's why they're still doing the antibiotics. And now our other cat has a fucking cold. I was like, God damn you cats.
Like, you have the street cats that live forever, like with no vet care ever, and then you get them in the house. What's going on?
Like,
you get them in the house.
I have a cold. But hopefully I'll just, because like usually if they just have a little cold, they're okay. You just need to keep an eye on them, make sure like their breathing and shit is okay. Like Bentley, he had a cold like a month or two ago. We would just keep him in the room. We had a humidifier running, and usually he sleeps with Scarlett, but when he was sick, he slept with me and Adam. He was like, I want my mommy.
Aww.
That was cute. So yeah, back to the vet for him in 10 days, and then hopefully he's done.
Yeah, hopefully it's all cleared up by then.
I hope so. I did understand what she meant about the one looking kind of like a burn, though. But I have no idea how he could have burned himself. But I understood like once like they lifted him and I could actually like look at it. I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, I don't know. Please don't call like 696 cats on me or something.
Cat abuse.
Right. And then like that little fucker, when I was trying to put shit back into the attic, he was trying to get in there, and I'm like, dude, did you not learn your lesson?
Hey Joe, first shot. I don't know if he's here. I'm not his keeper. Hey Joe.
I told Adam we were going on. I told him. I guess he
Oh.
doesn't know. Oh no, I can hear him listening to just random videos.
Guess we're not good enough for him. That's what it is.
It's like I've had to look at her face all fucking day today. I'm not looking at it anymore.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
Yeah, he probably hates my lipstick too.
Does he? He doesn't like lipstick.
No, he doesn't like it when I wear like more like bold colors or whatever. He's always just kind of like,
Whoa, girl. Whoa, girl. Hey, Cece.
Yeah,
man.
Daniel, that's my cat.
And they always get themselves. Tanner's his stomach like hurts every other day. His stomach hurts, and I'm like, you're eating the same shit every day. Hey, Stoner. What up?
What's up, Stoner?
Oh, that's terrible.
He ate a brownie. He's such an adorable moron he is.
Hopefully, he didn't get too sick. She inside the house.
Yeah, like if you have because Savannah's ate chocolate before. One time, we're pretty sure we had a party and Talia kept getting Marina's youngest kept getting the peanut butter cup cookies. It's like the peanut butter cups with like the cookie around it.
Yeah.
So she kept getting plates of them and like eating them, but then running away. And we're pretty sure that's what Savannah ate. And the next day I wake up to Ava coming in the room. She's like, Alice, your dog pooped everywhere in the kennel and it really smells. Can you come clean it? And I'm just like,
you're probably hungover because we guys partying the night before.
Yeah, like not like crazy because we had all the kids here,
Right.
but we were just like up late with the, just hanging out by the fire and stuff. The kids were up playing and shit. So I'm like exhausted, but they're kids. They have like all the energy in the world. Like, oh, I slept 5 hours. I'm good. Let's go. So yeah, I had to get up and I go in there and there's just like shit all over her blanket in the kennel and I just picked it up and threw it out the door.
Yeah, that was probably the best choice.
I was like, fuck that. But she ate a thing of donuts, chocolate donuts the one day. Ooh. So I'm like calling Adam. I was like, dude, I gotta keep an eye on Savannah. Just be ready. I'm like, I think she should, because she's a big dog. So she might but she won't like if a little dog does that, they'll like die. But yeah, she was okay. Then today I had to pull Grayson. Scarlett got Grayson. Have you ever seen those Kinder Egg things? Those?
Yeah, I know. There's like a toy and chocolate in it or something.
So Scar gave him for Christmas like a Kinder Egg gift box with like a little bear in it and stuff. And I thought the box was empty and it was just on the floor with other boxes I was going to throw away. It was not empty and I had to pull a thing and she just took that whole piece of chocolate wrapped in foil and everything. Like, I'm eating this shit, man.
Damn.
Yeah. She loves her chocolate. Oh, here she comes.
Here's something big falling on the floor. The dog's coming.
Hi, honey. Here, let me turn and you can say hi.
Oops. Yeah, I was gonna go home today. Been at the forest house and then it snowed and I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna stay here. So I'm staying there. I'm like, I'll just stay another night. But tomorrow I gotta like rush home. Now I'm like, I gotta rush home tomorrow because our libertarian. If anyone's in Colorado watching and wants to come to our Colorado Libertarian Party of Colorado's holiday gathering tomorrow, we would love to see you. So I got to do that tomorrow night. But luckily, I don't have to like leave my house till 3. So I think I can make it work.
There's a box.
Your microphone is very nice. It sounds very good.
Yeah, I just have to get used to the fact that it's not Bluetooth.
Right.
The other day when Christmas Day, when I got home, Adam had to go out and plow, so Paul was helping me like set stuff up. And I'm like, I went to go grab a beer or something, and I went to just walk away and damn near pulled the whole fucking lamp.
Oh yeah. Well, you can get another. Maybe you can get a pair. You can get a pair like that. That's a Bluetooth eventually too. I need to get a Bluetooth one too when I get new shit.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll just use
stoned to the bone. Sorry.
I'm about to work on that.
Not in Minecraft. We are stoned to the
bone. I'm playing Minecraft on my phone. And my guy's having fun. What the fuck was I gonna say? I don't even know. Oh, I'm just gonna use my Bluetooth headphones for when I want to listen to music and shit.
Yeah.
Not have although the sound on these is amazing. The Christmas night, I'm like texting Adam and I'm like, I know I should go to bed, but I'm having so much fun listening to music on those.
It just sounded really good.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, he's like, don't stay up all night playing with your toys, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay. It was funny. I was drunk off of like 5 beers because I was just so tired. I was just so tired.
Oh yeah, did you have a good time Christmas? We didn't really talk about Christmas Day and stuff.
Yeah, it was really really nice to like see family, be with family, and family that I like.
Yeah, good. And you had done family stuff on Christmas for a while, so it was kind of a nice change.
Yeah. So it was, and it like, Grayson just like, okay, so they made like a bunch of different food and stuff. So there was mashed potatoes and there was baked mac and cheese. And I'm like, okay, I know Grayson will eat mashed potatoes and baked mac and cheese. So he like eats the noodles, and then we're at the table and he got a chunk of the potato in his mouth from the mashed potatoes. Kid acted like he was gonna die, like he was choking, he was gagging at the table. I'm like, oh my god. So now everybody knows I never make homemade mashed potatoes.
But still, he didn't have to react like that.
Yeah, it was just so funny. Like his reaction, just like, what the fuck did they put in my mashed potato?
And it was just potato.
Yeah. But thankfully, like everybody found it funny, you know. So I'm like, well, I guess we have a story about Grayson for family Christmas. But yeah, and then we just started talking about how snobby people are that won't eat instant mashed potatoes. You know, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not boiling and peeling potatoes and shit when I just want a little bowl of mashed potatoes with some cheese and sour cream. Like, it's not happening. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just they're just, it's a lot of work for a basic food, in my opinion. It's a very basic food. I mean, I don't know. I like instant mashed potatoes.
I like even for Thanksgiving and Christmas with the family, they get Bob Evans, the like Tupperware Bob Evans, or it's like a pre-made mashed
yeah, the like frozen ones or whatever. No, I'm still here. I'm just
okay. Yeah, it's like a thing, and you that's what we eat, and they even dump it in a fucking crock pot still. It's like it's so good though, you know what I mean? Like,
that's awesome.
And we don't care. I buy those sometimes too, and I like the box kind. And actually, I've made do you have a bread machine? Ever make bread?
No, but you know what? I need to like start making more bread. I want to learn to like do that.
It's like easy enough, and then especially if you get the fucking like bread machines, you fucking all you do is you put everything in there, and you don't have to do any of the kneading. You know what I mean? So like, and then you get like, and it's like 3 hours. Boom, you got some bread. And yeah, especially with kids, you guys would eat it up. I like the skins on my mashed potatoes too sometimes.
Yeah, they are good. I think it's
hell yeah.
Like the red potatoes, those skins are really good. I think you have to cook them longer, I think, to make them softer. But when you leave the skins on those, they're really good.
I don't like red potatoes very much. That's the one. I'll eat them. I mean, I'll eat them. No, just
yeah. Yeah, I love all kinds of potatoes.
Oh, hi. Yeah, Paul, I start early because I gotta end it in like an hour from now, and then we might come back again later. We'll see after I do what I gotta do. It was really cold last night, and I was up so late last night because it was snowing, and I was worried. Mr. Forrest, mommy got the snowstorm was actually worse up in the city, up around Denver in the north, and so he had gone to do some work at a business after it was closed, and all of a sudden this blizzard, it literally snowed like 10 inches in like 3 hours or something like that. Like
Holy
it was,
crap.
yeah, it was ridiculous, and so don't worry, he finally got home at that house, and then I was worried the power was going to go out because it kept kind of flickering a little bit, and I was like, God damn it! Like this house has a whole house generator, but of course it's not up and running at the moment, which totally defeats the purpose of the whole house. So I'm like, of course, the night I'm here, But anyway, so then I stayed again today because I was walking in the forest. It was nice, and then I'm like, I'll do the stream from here again tonight. Whatever.
Yeah, it did look really. I think I saw one picture. Oops. I'm just gonna knock over TVs and shit in here. I need myself a footstool.
You need a footstool? That's a good idea.
I just need a whole new chair. I should just get like a big comfy chair to do streams from.
Oh yeah, I heard the king too. I heard him talking.
He's in there watching. I don't know. Hey, get out of the garbage. Not even anything in there good. It's just paper and stuff. Yeah, Paul was like, when we were like doing the stream or whatever, like to figure stuff out, he was like, yeah, like the definition on this is so much better. He's like, I can, see the tree better. I can see everything better. And I looked and I'm like, oh, great. That means you can see the plastic on my window. And now I feel like I really have to clean and organize this all the time. He's like, well, you're going to turn that light off. So it doesn't matter. Not that I keep it a mess in here, but.
Hey, whatever motivation. Motivation's good. Motivation's always good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was such a mess in here because for Christmas we put stuff in here, and usually Adam's mom comes over on Christmas Eve. So all I have to I don't have to clean up from Christmas to have her over. This year she came over on yesterday or Tuesday. She came over Tuesday. So we still had the mess from all the kids and everything and all the gifts and everything, and I'm like, motherfucker. So I was just throwing shit in the classroom, and then I keep
shut the door, out of sight, out of mind.
And then everything that I take out of the living room to put up Christmas stuff, I put in here temporarily. So it's just, and then this is kind of funny. So just like the square shelves, these just Target, Walmart,
kinda,
yeah. So they're like the best when it comes, especially with homeschooling. They're fucking awesome. So I had two of them in the closet. Well, Scarlett breaks a shelf, and I'm like, well, then when Adam took everything out to get to the bathtub, because that's how you get to the bathtub. So he took everything out and he put everything back in. And I looked at it and I'm like, it looks fine. I'll reorganize it later because he didn't know where everything went. I go in last week and he had put a bunch of printer paper on a middle shelf and it collapsed. And I'm like, guys, stop breaking my fucking shelves. So I'm just going to use them like that. Yeah. But it's fine. We just turned it. And we're just going to use it out here now. Maybe it worked. But yeah, I was like, yeah, guys, you can't stack all that printer paper is heavy when you start stacking it.
Yeah, it'll definitely add up.
Yeah, so I organized the closet, and you know what I did? I put a case of paper on the floor and put it back in the corner behind the shelf. And I was like, and then I stacked all the other paper on top of it. And I'm like, motherfucker, that's how I keep the door closed. That's how I was keeping it closed when I was in here, was the huge thing of paper. I'd shove it up against
Nice.
the
Hey,
door.
Travis. Travis, come to the LP Colorado party tomorrow. It's gonna be so fun. I'm like telling people, I'm like, just come because I'll be there. Come on. But we also were trying to like, because there hasn't been a lot of meetups. I haven't been doing meetups, so it's like we gotta get people used to going out and doing shit again, and then each time there'll be more people for things. So that's what we're trying to get there.
It's
You got a little laser pen there?
Yeah, it's still, well, it's like,
oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah,
Smiley face. Oh, sorry, Travis. Okay.
Here's the bottom of it. That's Santa. Oh, boo work.
Boo.
Guess Scar and I are going to the mall tomorrow. Get me some of that Asian mall food. It's good. But we learned our lesson with them things. Scar and I would each get a meal and we could never finish it. They give you like so much fucking food with that. So I was like, we're just going to get 1 3-meat meal and we'll just share it or whatever.
Right.
But hopefully it's not too crowded. I'm fine with the mall. I don't really like to shop there, but I'm fine like just going there and hanging out with Scar and like getting lunch and maybe going to get a few things here and there. But when it's crowded, I'm just like, I'm going to kill somebody and it's probably going to be one of these kids.
Allegedly. Hell yeah, Daniel. I come to Chicago probably every couple years. He's in bed. Oh.
My friends are going.
Were the kids happy at Christmas? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think Scarlett was surprised about the makeup kit thing that I got for her and the new.
She's like, whoa, Mom. Whoa.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get mad at me?
Depending on how you wear it.
I love it. You're like, what the fuck? Goth girl all of a sudden.
It's just yeah. Thankfully, my cousin that we went to see, her daughter, you met her at the vow renewal. Scar like loves her to death, and she's kind of more like gothy, type chick or whatever. But she's like, Scar, just a time and a place for everything,
Right.
And she's like, balance, like I've said to her, like, I don't care. I don't expect you to be like some like preppy, I don't care. And if you were that way, so be it. Like, I don't care. But
Excuse me, sorry.
Your face. Oh my God.
That's the whole thing, though. You gotta teach time and a place, and then then it's really easy for them to be like, oh, then I can do this that much, and then they're not trying to do too much one time or whatever, like it's just easier to figure it.
Just yeah, I mean, I know, and I told her, I was like, Grandma caught me wearing like really bright blue eyeliner with like white sparkly eyeshadow one time, and
got yelling at, got a what for?
Oh yeah, she told me I look like a hooker. I did.
Fair enough.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, it's just, and my mom and dad were like, you aren't allowed to wear makeup till you're 16, which I was like, kind of thought was a bit like, because sometimes I think it's more like about the grade that you're in. And like, I went into high school and all my friends started wearing makeup, and I'm like, well, then I'm going to wear makeup too. But yeah, it's just, I'm not saying like we didn't wear a lot of makeup. I'm not saying that at all, but it's like I didn't try and wear it in front of my parents. I definitely would not try and go to a relative's house with a ton of makeup on or not. And I wouldn't try and wear like eccentric makeup in front of them. But Scar's like, I'm gonna show up somewhere with black lipstick and eyeliner and
See, that's
yeah.
what I never wanted that. Like, and that I had older sisters, so they had blade makeup on me, but just for fun. And then I got my eye got a sty, and I got all allergic and all this shit. Like, it was so awful. And then we're like, okay, well, I'm probably allergic to eye stuff. And then so then I didn't really wanted to, but I did like I was in high school allowed to wear clear mascara, so I was putting on the clear mascara. And then I plucked my eyebrows too much. That was about it. And then I still don't even like putting on a lot of makeup. I'm so
I don't
lazy.
It takes a lot of work. This took
Yeah, and if you want it to be good and it's on your fucking face, so if you screw up, you're fucking screwed, not to start over. Like, and it's so much work, Hey, Nav.
Yeah, like if you like smudge your mascara, it's like
If you try to do like eyeliner thing in there, it'll be totally uneven. Like I have more. I'm so stoned. My eyes are so small. I just noticed that, but I've been trying to put a little more in my eyes so it looks a little bit, so it looks better on camera. But it doesn't matter when I'm at this point. Thanks, Nav. I know I was gonna be on Simpcast this past Sunday, but my internet or my computer something wasn't working. So I went back in, and then I came back in, and they were talking about the F word, and I go, "You guys talking about faggot?" And like, "Are you guys talking about faggot?" And then like I kept being delayed, and then I was like, "Or I love FGT when you just type FGT, like that's such a good word too, And then I was like, my shit was too fucked up, so I left. So I like basically all I said was that. Oh, but then I did get to see Leela Hart. Eric's wife, the comedian girl, she got a new kitty. It is so cute. I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter right now. So she had it on the stream. It was this little kitty, and she was like, "Oh, it was so cute. It was so cute."
There's a little brown tabby at the APL. It's so cute. I told Adam if I wasn't overwhelmed, I was like, I'd make you go get him. He's so cute. He's like so brown.
Aww, that's so cute.
And it's almost like a tan and a mocha brown. I know, Savannah. Come on, you want to say hi? Come here.
There we go. So oh, and it's just the cutest cat. Her husband's the one who came on, who does they do the documentaries.
Oh, okay.
That was our one episode on YouTube that got taken down. Oh my god.
Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter. I guess I could. Well, I would pull it up, but I get my tablet will act stupid, so I'll send you one post of her. So and then just scroll. She has so many cat videos of this new kitten, and it's like name is honey butter biscuit some breakfast or something, and they're gonna call it Biscuit. And I'm like, oh. Yeah, Travis. I think it was crap too because it was Sunday, which was Christmas. Everyone was home. I think the internet was just busy and shit. Mr. Force might have been on there all day.
And now we use the internet to watch our TVs too.
Yeah, that's what he does. So I never even watch TV, but he does, and it's all on the internet. So it's like,
yeah.
I have streaming to do, buddy. Like, whoa!
Did you hear that?
Yeah, man.
Like, pay attention to me, lady. God, go get your dad. Go get your daddy. Yeah, go get daddy.
You're having friends over for New Year's Eve. Hex is coming over.
Yeah, Scar and Adam, Adam's going to go pick up Hex. Scar and Adam are going to that play. Marcy and Chris are supposed to come over, but we'll see. If not, it was just more food for me.
Are you just gonna get a bunch of food and make it, or?
Well, I'm gonna make the mini sandwiches with the cucumber, tomato, onion salad. And make spinach and artichoke dip and make chocolate chip cookies. Hex loves chocolate chip cookies. But I usually always have chocolate chip cookies. I don't know what else I'm gonna make. So I plan on eating a lot that night.
I'll probably end up eating a lot of lunch tomorrow. And New Year's Eve too. I'm actually going over. I was gonna just stay home, and I knew if we stayed home, these two couples would probably come over, or we go to one of their houses. And so we ended up going to one of their houses, and they have two sisters that are coming too. But yeah, I'm like, we're just bringing snacks. There's a shit ton of snacks. And
Snacks
the other day,
are the best.
my sister came over the other night with her children, and I don't know if you saw my picture of my snack spread, but I had so much snacks. I had mac and cheese and popcorn chicken, and so I'm gonna do that again for New Year's Eve. I'm like, I'm gonna bring all the really good healthy stuff, and it's gonna be delicious.
I love popcorn chicken.
Oh, it was so good. It was such a good idea too. I just air fried it up and then like put in these cute little Christmas tubs, and like, it was just easy finger food. Like,
do the kids enjoy it?
yeah, they did, and they were gonna like go out to dinner after, because we went and played putt at this outdoor course, which was all lit up. Although I think they're about done with it because like half the lights weren't working. Like they were like done with it. They're like, it's Christmas is over, because it was the day after Christmas.
Go away.
But it was fun. It was cold, and I was with my sister, whose husband, who was a liver transplant guy, and he just got over a round of fighting lymphoma, and he's in recession for right, or whatever it's called for right now. We just
remission.
got the word recession. Yeah. Whatever. I did master doctor in doctoring. No, so he's in remission, so that's good. And he was out, you can tell his body. I mean, those cancer treatments are so hard on your body, and like, so he's already sick. He already had all these autoimmune issues. He needed the liver transplant. He never even drank, and he needed a liver transplant. Like, his body's been trying to kill itself since like he's been. I don't know if it could have been from a vaccine back in the day. Who knows? But
that's crazy.
Yeah, so we had to get a liver transplant. Thank God that was right before COVID. He's made it through COVID, and then pretty much like almost a year ago, maybe even less, like 6 months ago, then he's got lymphoma now, and then so now he's done 6 really harsh treatments. Oh, it looks so cold outside right now. Oh my God. It's like I just looked out the door and it's like, oh, it just chilled me. Sorry. So he did the treatments, and so I mean he's doing all right. He lost his hair and all that stuff. We are in a recession, Paul. I'm like, I'm not totally stupid. I'm kind of on the beat, y'all.
Oh, that's funny. It's warm here.
It is? Yeah, well, it was funny. It was 60. There was like 60 something on Tuesday when I came. And then yesterday was chillier. Then all of a sudden it was snowing at night like crazy. Come on. No, I don't know. Come on. Is he beating the kid? Good.
No, the dog.
Oh, okay.
He's not beating.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it's like really warm. Like compared to what it was, oh my God, yeah, it feels like summer out there. But I'm still gonna make a fire on New Year's Eve for sure.
I feel like that weather event, I got a little conspiracy-ish with that weather event last week with the super cold and all that stuff.
You think they did it on purpose?
Well, so yeah, the day before I remember I came down here and I noticed you see those chemtrail pictures where it looks like a fucking grid in the sky, right? You've seen that shit. And it's like, okay, that is a little fucking weird. Like, how are those airplanes? And then I saw that coming down here to this house. I saw like that going on in the sky, and like everywhere, like you could tell it had been going on for like through the sky, and then it was getting more cloudy. Like where, like as it was like you could see, it looked like they were building clouds or something. It weirded me out, and I was like, and then we had all that weird cold shit, and then the last couple of days it was just like overcast here. It was warmer after the cold snap, and it was like overcast and like. it just felt weird. It didn't feel natural like this time of year weather, which like I'm pretty like in tune with. I'm like a forest mommy, so I'm like pretty in tune with like earth and stuff, but just kidding. But like it just felt weird. It just felt weird. So I don't know. Could have been nothing, but
That was damn freaking cold. I don't remember the last time it was that cold. I mean, so yeah, like most of our windows are shit. Like we're gonna have to replace like every window in this house. But the windows at the top of the stairs, it was like frosted and snowy on the inside. Like it was so fucking cold. And then Adam couldn't get the breezeway door when you're coming in from the driveway. It was like frozen shut.
Oh no. What was the coldest it got for you guys?
I think Adam said the one night he was out, it was like -10 or something. It was fucking cold. It was cold.
That's like icy, you know, like woof.
Yeah, and I have in our living room, we have a broken window because of Grayson. I mean, it's a double pane, but still, like, it was really letting in the cold. Like, we got plastic wrap for it, but it's like, what do you have now? Go away. Don't do that. You turd. Yeah, but it's an aqua. It's that big bay window in the living room with the two side windows. But yeah, that whole fucking window needs replaced, which sucks. But yeah, it was cold. It was really, really cold.
Cold.
Thank God we have a fireplace.
Yeah, that's what was going for 3 days straight. Oh, that was another thing. Mr. Forrest Mommy stayed home all those days because he was like, I'm not gonna go work on my shit. And so and I was like, oh, you're home again. But what was really nice is he was running a fire all day, every day. We had a bunch of wood and stuff, and so like I woke up in the morning and there'd be a nice fire going, and it's like all day it went, and it did help. It did help keep the the furnace off and stuff. So, oh yeah, and my friend, I went out with her on Friday night. What is today? Thursday night. So almost a week ago. She works for this like country club with a pool and like shit, but their pipes froze. There's not a pool inside, so the pool shut down and stuff, but like the pipes to the building froze, and it was this big fucking mess. And like she had to shut shit off, but Mr. Forrest Mama got some of the work, so I was like, all right, cool. Like it's all good, you know. But it was like a poor thing. She just got back from vacation, do her first vacation since COVID, the first like beginning of COVID.
Oh, and that sucks.
And then goes back to a cold snap, and then at her work, she couldn't go to the bathroom all day because then I met her that Friday. She's like, oh, she went to the bathroom at the Mexican restaurant. I was like, oh, it was glorious. I got to flush the toilet, and like she had to flush the toilet all day, and it's a mess. A lot of shit froze everywhere, man. It's hard. Like if you're not used to that and you don't know what to like prepare for, kind of, you know.
Yeah, it was freaking cold. And that was like, so we have like, obviously we have tons of firewood here, but some of it is really dense. So Adam was getting like the packaged stuff from the store that you can get, which we get just to get the fire going really good. But yeah, we bought quite a few packs of those, man. But Grayson loves a fire. Like, yeah, in the morning he's like, Mom, gotta make a fire. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's so cold. Because I gotta go out and get more wood.
Yeah,
I gotta get the pail from outside to clean
out
the ashes.
It's work.
You know,
it's just work.
And it's just cold. I don't like the cold. I'm like, yeah. When people ask me why I homeschool, I get why, and I try not to be like a bitchy person about it, but it's like, there's just so many answers to that question that it's like, it's a lot to answer. So a lot of times I'll just be like, oh, I hate the cold. And I was tired of getting up in the morning in the cold and putting my kids on the bus or walking them to school. And there's people that were like they actually believe. Like people are so like, how do you not realize that that's a joke? I mean, it's true that I enjoy that part of homeschooling, but it's yeah. I mean, I tell people that have to get up and go to work in the cold. I feel for you, man. I love the fact that I don't have to get up and go out in the cold if I don't want to. And yeah, the little bit I do, I'm like, fuck this.
I like it too for a while. Like I like it right now around Christmas. I like that I get to enjoy it. Like it was kind of fun today. I haven't been walking in the woods in the snow well, it snowed like 2 months ago here, but I used to play out there till like I couldn't feel my fucking fingers. Like I used to be out there playing in the snow all day, every day. So it's fun to like relive the same shit. Like you probably similar shit, like because that's the house you grew up in too. It's like it's cool and you can kind of do stuff that you did if you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
what sucked about this snowfall is it was so fucking cold I couldn't even.
It was so cold that.
Yeah. Like give me a few more weeks of this weather and I'll be bitching. Because it gets to be a lot with the kids in the house, especially Grayson.
He gets all like cooped up and acting crazy.
What do you got? Please tell me it's your own bones. Is it your bone? Okay, good girl. Good girl. Yeah, dude, it gets to be a lot with him. Scarlett was never that bad. We would just do like craft some shit and bake and
he's sneaking around. Do you see him?
No.
Grayson. Sneaking.
Yesterday he scared the crap out of me. I didn't see him at all. Like, because I had the light dimmer and it was so dark behind me. And I turned in the chair and he was just standing there. He's like a freaky kid from a horror movie. Scared the shit out of me. Holy crap.
That was funny.
Oh my gosh. I was talking to my cousin about him, obviously. So my cousin that I saw has not seen Grayson in almost 3 years. Okay. So last time she saw him, like, yeah, he was a little bit wild, but he was really cute, just little silly toddler, pretty harmless for the most part, And now, she met him now. I mean, he wasn't bad over there or anything. He was just Grayson. And I told her, I was like, the feelings that this kid gives to me is just insane. Like he does things and it's like everything leaves my body and he's terrifies me with the stuff that he does. I mean, I spend most of my time being like like when he tricked me the one day into making it look like he stuck a needle through his finger. I thought it was completely through like the side skin of his finger, and that was one of those moments I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to pull this out, and that's gonna feel weird when you're pulling something like that out of his skin.
Yeah, that'll be a little gross.
So I'm like kind of like having one of those moments where everything just leaves my body and I go to grab it. He took a paper clip and bent it and made it so I couldn't see. And it just looked like a needle going through. And he was like, ha, ha, ha. And I'm like,
he got you. He got you. Boy King.
Boy King got me, man. He's just so funny, man. Some of the stuff he says. And I just find him so he can be the most polite little boy in the world. He'll be like, oh, thank you, mother, or may I have this, please? Or then the next minute he's like, Mom, I want this. And I'm like, stop yelling. He's just crazy.
He is crazy. Cute though.
He is, but
it'll all work out. That craziness will be channeled into productivity or, something.
I hope so. I
Something
mean,
worthwhile that he likes, whatever.
there's been like a few people who have been like, "Oh yeah, my son was just like that," and like their sons are like totally normal people. So I'm like, okay, there's hope. Yeah, he. My one cousin had a son like him, and yeah, he's like grown, good dad. You know, married to the same woman for over 20 years. You know, just I don't know. They seem everybody seems pretty happy with each other in that family. But yeah, like she tells me stories about him, and sometimes I'm just like, that's not making me feel better. Like I'm terrified. Like I feel better because her son grew up to be a good man, but then at the same time, just all this stuff that he did, like in his from Grayson's age to his teenage years, she was like, yeah, I remember one time he was like 10 years old. He got up on the picnic table and ran off the picnic table and jumped and landed on his arm and broke it. And I'm like, this just.
Bob.
Yeah,
Kids
like
are crazy. I was
yeah.
crazy too. Like I hurt myself all the time being a fucking crazy person. Like, what are you gonna do? Yeah.
Hopefully not have a heart attack from this kid. Yeah.
You're just gonna have to worry a little less. Because you can't stress yourself out too much. Mommy says.
Stoner, he doesn't have any yoo-hoos right now. They did not have any.
They're out of you. There's a yoo-hoo shortage.
He does have chocolate milk though, which I prefer to give him instead of yoo-hoos. Not that the milk I give him probably isn't that good for him either. But I can at least control how much chocolate's in there. Like we don't make it chocolatey.
Travis was a little shit till the Marine Corps. That happens. I even know, a girl I'm gonna see for New Year's Eve. She was like, she wasn't a bad kid or anything, but her parents didn't do a great job raising her because she was much younger than everybody else, and like they were done by the time it was like her turn to grow up. You know what I mean? And so she was kind of listless, getting into debt, making bad choices, and so she went into the Air Force a little bit older, like at 28 or something, and
Oh wow!
It turned her around. She was like kicking ass, especially at the fitness shit. She was like kicking ass, beating everybody, even the boys at the boot camp and stuff like that. So I don't know. Sometimes it helps. I gotta take my earphones out so it might echo. I'm getting some hot chocolate. Sorry.
Savannah, you are so loud with that chew toy. I just want you to know.
Well, she's just, she's happy.
I mean, at least it's her chew toy, and it's not one of the kids.
That's true. Yeah, she's always chewing on shit she shouldn't be chewing on, isn't she?
Yeah, she's so bad in the classroom. That's why we have to keep the door shut to the classroom most of the time. Because when she comes in here, oh my god, she just loves to chew on the kids' toys. She really doesn't chew on anything else but the kids' toys. Like
weird.
All of Grayson's like little figurine action figures. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get him a whole new pack because he just keeps eating them.
Well, tell him, or does she keep breaking into the room, or is he leaving them out?
Sometimes it's a little bit of both.
Well, just beat him a little more and beat the dog a little more.
Sometimes the dog will there will be like something on the table for him, or like
she'll grab it.
Yeah, and she'll grab it off if she doesn't really have to be. And she, you know what, she does eat some food off the counter sometimes. Little shit.
Little bitch.
Yeah. She doesn't do it all the time, but once in a while, man. Drives me nuts.
That's her. Hopefully she grows out of it eventually.
Hopefully. And you know what I don't get? Like, man, so Fat Cat Philly, how he just thinks like he'll lay on my counter or lay on the table, and it just but Philly's thing is he rotates throughout the house where he sleeps. And sometimes where he sleeps ends up, he's like, well, I'm just going to sleep on your kitchen table. Like, what do you care? But Savannah's hair is everywhere more than any of my cats. Like, this is the first dog that I've ever had. Like, I've been around dogs. Like, my brother had dogs, but they were kept outside and, you know, like in a big playpen and a huge shed and insulated and shit. But yeah, her hair is just like everywhere. I'm like, this is crazy.
That is crazy. Gross.
Yeah. And we brush her. Oh, the one day I was sweeping the kitchen and it was probably like 10:30, 11 o'clock. And Scarlett comes into the kitchen and she's been up for like a little bit. And I'm sweeping the kitchen of dog hair, sweeping up dog hair. And she's like, oh my God, Savannah. And I'm like, yeah. And this is the second time today I'm doing this. Like, it's only 10:30.
Right. Yeah, it gets grody.
Like, yeah, well, I'm trying to like make her understand. Like, I don't expect you to like do all this crazy cleaning and stuff because I want you to be a kid and I want you to be doing other stuff. But like,
fuck that, make her little ass clean.
No. I'm saying like I want her to clean, but it's like I think sometimes she's like the like kids they'll act like, oh my God, you want me to scrub this whole house by myself. It's like, no, I literally just want you to clean the bathroom.
Yeah, just clean up one room. Thank you. Sorry it's child abuse, but I'm sorry we're all making the dog's making noise and I'm making noise. Making so much noise. Everybody. I apologize.
She's going to town on this bone too.
Well, good. At least it's
That's her toy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, preteens, they're dramatic, dude.
Yeah.
Even boys. It's like,
yeah, there's just a lot of emotions that think of how adults don't even know how to control their emotions. Like, so of course kids are going to act crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's why I just like try to be patient. Because, what was that?
Then we all have someone breaking in your house.
Grace, son.
I'm gonna come beat him. Or Uncle Doug will come beat him.
Hang on.
Jeez, I hope everything's okay over there.
Oh, I didn't know he was in there.
It was just where was it Grayson?
Yeah, he was in the shower. It was like
pouting from in there.
Yeah, playing around.
Little shit. That little shit.
It's kind of, I was like, for a second, I'm like, did Adam accidentally lock himself out of the house and he's pounding on the door?
Right.
And then and then when I got up, Adam's like, I got it, and I turned. I'm like, oh, I didn't know he was in the shower.
I got it.
That was funny.
I got fresh hot chocolate.
Hell yeah. I just got Dr. Pepper. I was going to do a hot chocolate, but I just decided to drink Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah, I got to open Dr. Pepper in the fridge. I need to finish. Sorry, I'm just like, I don't drink a lot. I've been drinking definitely more pop since COVID started, but like, I don't know. It just sometimes the bubbles is just so good, you know?
The bubbles are good. I quit drinking pop for the longest time. Like, I would drink pop like now and then. Like, I would drink it like on a Sunday when I was eating pizza and shit.
Pizza and shit.
Like stuff like that. But yeah, I quit drinking pop for the longest time. And then a while after Scarlett, maybe like a year after Scarlett was born, like I would start drinking some of Adam's cherry Coke. And then it just slowly went back to Dr. Pepper.
Pop.
And
If you don't know what pop is, they're making fun of us for saying pop, but sorry. It's pop, man. That's what you say. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm gonna quit drinking it as much again. Because it does. It just makes me fat. And I don't really eat a lot. I'm not like I have like New Year's Eve, like I'll eat a ton of food, but like on a regular basis, I don't eat that much.
Right. I like what I do like to have around that I like to open up better than like a Dr. Pepper is like ginger ale, and especially like cranberry ginger ale or something like that. Because then it doesn't feel as like, I mean, it's sugary as shit, I'm sure.
Yeah. I still drink ginger ale when I feel nauseous.
Yeah. And I drink it a lot in the mornings after our stream sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that like the bubbles just feel good when you feel all nauseous like that. And it's like dark pop is too much. I bet you I was like, somebody should make a pop with like actual real ginger in it. Because then it would help.
I think they have like ginger beers that are non-alcoholic ginger beer. That's like what you mix to make what do you call it? A Moscow Mule. And I think that they would probably be, I'm sure there's an artisanal one of those that's like, you know. I don't know, the bubbles just feel so good. And then like I've had some drinks I would drink when I was really hungover, and I can't drink them anymore because then it makes me like. But ginger ale is like always good. Like it's just
it withstood the test of time. I like Gatorade sometimes too when I'm hungover.
Oh yeah, that's a good. I mean, that's a very productive one as well. Like that's
because it's like I'm like, man, I know I'm really dehydrated, but like, I don't want more water, right? Like, I just want something with flavor, you know, but then you don't want anything thick. So I'm like, but I'll only drink purple Gatorade, the Fierce. That's it. I don't really like Gatorade.
It tastes gross, but it's like, you know, you're doing something better for your body after being shit to it all night.
Orange Gatorade's terrible. My brother used to drink that shit all the time. But my kids, they'll fucking drink any Gatorade you give to them pretty much.
I definitely always have it around, but
yeah, I'll get coupons for it. And I'll just buy the big case. And then sometimes like as a treat, we'll get the kids a Gatorade. We had to tell Scar to quit drinking orange juice like it was water. It's like
she's sucking that shit down.
Yeah, it's like
one glass a day, sweetheart. Let's cut back. Sweetie.
I mean, I know it's good. I love orange juice. But yeah, we'll buy 2 things of orange juice, and then a few days later I'll go and get a glass of orange juice. There's none.
Oh.
Yeah,
she's chugging it.
Yeah, she loves it, and it is good. Orange juice is good. But yeah, I was like, I mean, it's gone up like $1 at even Aldi's and Walmart. I think it's up like 75 cents. And it's like, we never even really had it like that. And we definitely don't have it like that now.
Right.
So yeah, please stop chugging all the orange juice.
Yeah.
There's water. Because she likes water. And she'll drink lemon water too with me.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
I went up my nose. Oh. All right.
Yeah, put it down. We're done talking about every water for
all right, we're gonna go for. She's so hitting me. We'll go for 5 more minutes, and then I'll hop off, and then I'll text you after I'm done with the other thing, and then let's see.
Okay.
Is that cool? We got a good hour in still, and we were on last night.
Yeah, last night went long. After I got off, Adam had stopped watching for a little bit, and he's like, "How'd it go?" I was like, "Good." I'm like, "They talk about sex a lot." I was like, "Which?" I'm like, and I was like, "I don't care." I'm like, I don't have anything to add to the conversation.
Yeah, the conversation was pretty. It wasn't even just about like, it got like very detailed and graphic, but very matter of fact as well. Like not too raunchy, but matter of fact graphic, I guess you could call that. So,
Yeah. But yeah, I just like it's like when people like start talking a lot about guns, you know, like I can talk about gun rights, but I don't really know a lot about guns,
Yeah.
so I'm just like I'll listen. I just have nothing to add to the conversation. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
I just do with sex conversations. I don't
and
know.
Doug's very good at them too. Doug likes his sexing.
Paul said it was educational. Yeah, I mean we were pretty good. It was educational. I would say that's a pretty good way to just describe it.
Sex ed with the FMU.
Ugh.
That's funny. Maybe, hopefully, Doug educates us some more on your guys' stream Saturday, New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try and hop in. Oops. Am I still here? Okay, good.
Yeah, I'll be on. Well, because Hex and I will both be here, and then yeah, I'm not sure if Chris and Marcy are coming over yet, but we'll definitely like hop on. And then Adam said he's gonna come on when they get home from Hamilton.
Oh, okay. That'll be a fun daddy-daughter date.
Yeah, she's gotten pretty spoiled this week. She's going to the mall tomorrow, and then daddy-daughter day. He's going to take her out to dinner. He's just trying to figure out where to go because it's New Year's Eve. So some places are going to be so packed around that time.
Oh yeah.
So,
it's
yeah.
gonna be a madhouse everywhere.
Yeah, you need to like find a little restaurant or go to Mr. Heroes or Sheets or something.
Or Rallies. Bring me a Rallies burger. Am I gone? Am I not here anymore?
Yeah.
With me?
And Doug doesn't even have like sex. Weird.
Oh, I forget. Oh, the way Kenny was describing boobs coming through his fingers, like real boobs, like kind of squished through his fingers, and he like was seriously describing it like that, like so matter of fact. Yeah, like the real, like he talks and just like I don't know. I was just like I was dying, fucking dying. Well, if anyone in this stream is home New Year's Eve, they're definitely doing a stream. Oof, Paul and his brother and a bunch of us might pop on or doing a New Year's Eve stream on their Rumble Sibling Revelry. Please like, share, and subscribe to all Forest Mommy things and Sibling Revelry things. And eventually when Alice makes her channel, all that.
And don't forget to follow on Locals.
Yes, Stoner said. That's how Stoner says it. He's like, promote your locals. It's like a parrot.
When Adam went to go get the laptop, he was like this kid was like helping him out. Adam said he was really nice and really helpful. And I'm like, I can't believe like you didn't promote the shows when you were like, you should have told him like, yeah, like check out my wife's stream and check out Sibling Revelry. Go ahead and follow them on Locals.
I know, self-promo and it's so dorky. And...
Yeah. I'm like, you gotta do that shit for me. I would totally never do that.
I know. It's hard to like. It's hard to. That's like even as a real estate agent, that's literally the only way I can get work is if I say I'm a real estate agent, and then I'm like that. I'm always like I'm a real estate agent, but I'm not like that. I'm not like that kind of real estate agent.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't like to be pushy with people or any. Yeah, like I don't know. When I worked at Burger King, I didn't even like having to ask people. Like I was totally fine ringing register and like taking orders. Like I was like one of the best up front. But man, did I hate having to ask people at the end of their order if they want to donate to MDMA. I'm just like. Because it's awkward, because I hate it when people ask me to donate and I have to be like, no. Because if I donated every single time, like that would be like a lot of money. And I'm sorry.
Sorry.
But there are times that I do donate because I really like the charity or something like that. But I'm more likely to do it like, yeah. But yeah, I always hated doing that. My boss would give me a hard time. Like, yeah, you had to like sell shamrocks, and it was so awkward, dude. Like, I hated it. I hated it so much. Like, the only good thing
Oh yeah, I
about
heard this. Sorry. When you say
about
MDMA, is that what is that?
MD muscular. Wait, is it
Dystrophy?
MD? It's like It's the Muscular Dystrophy Foundation or
No, because yeah,
whatever.
they're like MDMA is like Molly or like ecstasy
Oh
kind
yeah,
of.
gotta get. I mean, I needed drugs.
I will sign up for a donation of that for sure.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Uh,
And whatever it is, but yeah, it's muscular dystrophy something, whatever. But yeah, I fucking hated doing that. But I didn't have to wear my if I didn't want to wear my regular uniform, I could wear the Shamrock t-shirts. So, which I still have. They're actually very comfortable t-shirts. I clean and paint them.
I would donate to give out Molly for sure. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for watching. I gotta hop off.
Bye everybody.
We may or may not come back later, but we'll let you know.
Or we won't.
We can chat
We'll just-
private
we'll
later
just-
on. All right. Love everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll see you. Not this Sunday, but sibling revelry Saturday night, and then definitely I'm sure we'll do a hump day next week too. So then all right, bye everybody.